We need to know what's going on for Taurus in love and money. We want to see predictions for this week. Spirit, guide and direct me for Taurus. Here's for love. Well, let's put it out. For love. Okay. And let's see for money. Show me Taurus's financials. All right. So bottom of the deck. Hi, Mysterious World. I'm glad to see you. Hi. All right. So bottom of the deck, the overall bottom line energy, Taurus, 7 of Swords in the reverse. Someone's getting called out. I don't know if it's you or you're calling out somebody else, but they deserve it. They've effed up. They kept secrets. They weren't responsible. They tried to get away with something. And this could be at work. This could be in love. I mean, it is an overall bottom line energy. You're going to resonate and know who this is by knowing your own story. And if you have to call out yourself, you're going to call out yourself. We have cleanse and 2 of Cups under that. You're pushing away relationships. You're pushing someone away. This could be a love match. Okay. It could just be someone you love, like your mom or your brother or your best friend, whatever. Maybe you feel pushed away. For the prediction about love, this week we are guarded. We are guarded against people that take advantage of you. They might take advantage of your body, take advantage of your time, maybe ask for money from you, but they're taking advantage and you're like, I want that to stop. The World card, Chariot. And you're going to get away from this person. You're not going to give them any more of your time or your energy is what I feel. I don't see you completely giving up. I think you kind of just want to see, are they going to put more effort in? Honestly, I think you're just like, I'm going to cut you off. And if you really want me, if you really are into me, you'll come after me because I'm not going to keep giving you time and energy and you're not really giving me much back but breadcrumbs. I think you feel like you've been giving everything in this relationship and it's not been equal at all. They haven't. And what I mean by that is you'll text and they don't text you back right away or maybe at all. You reach out and say, hey, have a good day, good morning. Hoping they'll invite you for coffee later, or do you want to get together later, or an invite? And they're like, oh, thanks. And you're just like, wow, thanks. Okay. And you feel very shunned, very pushed away. And I see you're just stepping away from it with the World card. Like, that's it. That's enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. You're very much tooting your own horn right now, jumping in your chariot and walking off. Like, well, I'm not going to give them any more of my energy. Let's see what that prediction is looking like with them coming back to you. Are they going to reach back out? Poor judgment. Honestly, you picked a bad one. You picked a bad egg. I don't know why you want this to work out with someone that isn't the right person for you. Zodiac sign. Could be a Pisces. Or a Virgo. But they are not a great mix for you. And I think you know that. Maybe they have that bad boy, bad girl exterior, and you're attracted to that. You know, maybe they have the look, and you're like, I'm super attracted, but the relationship is just not going to go well. There's a lot more to love than attraction. This person is very dark, not good for you, lurking in the shadows, or maybe they feel like you are. Perhaps it's vice versa. Perhaps they feel like you're the one lurking in the shadows and you're a bad pick for them. I mean, you could twist it. You could turn it around and go, am I? Am I negative? Am I dark? Am I toxic in some way? Am I turning them off? You know, we can always flip these things around based on who's watching, right? But nonetheless, this love connection, this love match prediction for this week is drop it like it's hot, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Someone's going to drop it like it's hot. And like I said, if they really want you, if they really want to change, if somebody really wants this connection, they'll do what it takes, 6 of Pentacles, to save it. Because it's on its last leg, 9 of Wands. And like I said, someone is ready to just leave it alone and just see if they're coming. But it's, yeah. So what do you need to know, advice-wise, about your love connection, Taurus? Spirit, what does Taurus need to know directly as advice about this? Oh, okay, and it fell. Of course it did. The moment you start acting like life is a blessing, it starts feeling like one. I like that. You know, don't be negative. Like, there are people, and it could be them. They could be the negative one. But if you've ever gotten around a Debbie Downer or a negative Nelly, like, ugh, right? The dark vibe. It's like, ugh, it's too thick. Can't be around it. So someone needs to get more upbeat and not so depressive and not so everything is crashing, the sky is falling, everything sucks, life sucks, complain, I can't get this, I can't do that, I don't have this, I don't have that, nothing's working out for me, I'm so stressed, oh my God, my car is this problem, my life is this problem, you know, that's negative. It's a big ball of it and no one wants it. And whether that's you or whether that's them, the prediction this week, you know, it's like we're getting away. Someone is too much negative vibes and we've just got to go. Got to go. And there's also a lack of interest, obviously. A lack of effort on someone's part. Someone is just not putting in the effort. Maybe they're too self-absorbed. I don't know. Maybe that's you. But I think in this love connection in general, just you, Taurus, just being in a positive vibration is going to attract the right people. So if you feel like you're like this magnet for losers, or you feel like you're a magnet for people that just take advantage of you, check your energy, check your vibe, because you might be attracting this because there might be some negative Nelly stuff going on in your head or your heart, you know, or maybe you live with someone that is like this and they're rubbing off on you. I don't know. But it's time to get more positive, get more upbeat, put some energy into positivity, and kind of end the cycle that you've been receiving with bad luck, with people that are just not meshing well with you. And more than anything, more important than anything in this reading, everyone deserves someone to give their heart and all their effort into the connection. I don't think anyone, it doesn't matter who you are, if you're giving your body, you're giving your time, you're giving your energy to someone, and they're not reciprocating it back to you, get out. I don't care what energy you're in. Like, don't do that to yourself. Have some boundaries here, 9 of Wands, personal boundaries. Do not give it up so easy. Do not give it up like that. Be picky, be selective. Don't accept crumbs from people that are just not willing to give you the gold, honestly. Don't do it. And if the timing's off, the timing's off. Get in a better mindset. But don't settle for losers, is kind of what I'm hearing, Taurus. All right, so this is the truth that maybe no one wanted to acknowledge that needed to come out. Let's deal with it. Let's cleanse it. This is the honest truth. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's predicted for money this week. I see a new opportunity, a new action, new energy from you about money. Eight of Swords, you feel kind of stuck. High Priestess, you're secretly looking for more, but you're a diligent hard worker. Okay, so that's kind of the vibes I'm getting from these cards. You are a hard worker, Taurus. You don't give up easy. Okay, you don't just quit jobs because something's not working out. You continue to work until you find something else. And that's kind of what I'm seeing for you. I think you are going to find something else, Ace of Wands. This is definitely the week where you're going to go job shopping, and you're going to like maybe go on Indeed, or you're going to drive around and check out more places, ask if they're hiring. I don't feel that you're happy at where you work or what you're doing, because Eight of Swords. I feel like you're trapped there. Mentally, you feel like you're stuck. You can't apply somewhere else. You can't go somewhere else. And so you're kind of worried. You're kind of stressed. But believe me, there are opportunities. There are jobs out there. Just get your head in the game. Okay? If something's holding you back and preventing you from changing your environment at work, even if you don't leave your job, I feel like you need to do some inner self-reflection with the High Priestess. You're not being honest with yourself. Seven of Swords in reverse and High Priestess. Are you really being honest with yourself about this job? Sometimes we stick up for our job and make it sound better than it really is. That could also be it. It's like, oh, it's not so bad. You know, the manager gives us pizza every week and he's cool. And, you know, Sarah at the register, she's cool. And everyone's looking at you like, are you nuts? You have the worst job in the world. They don't appreciate you. Get out. And you just keep dedicating your time and energy to them. Get out. You can do better. You can get better. And you're just like, I know, but, you know, the people's good. No. Taurus, this is like, stop being so stuck and comfortable where you don't want to budge, you don't want to grow, you don't want to move, you don't want to get out of the norm, you don't want to change up the schedule, you don't want to ruffle any feathers, you just want to keep, you know, business as usual, keep the money flowing in, it's better than nothing. We need a new mindset. You need to probably get a plan together and start really being serious about where you want to go in life. Do you want to jump job to job, or maybe you want to go back to school? Is there something you really want to do, but it requires some technical school, or, you know, a trade school or college? Is there a passion of yours? Or is there a job that requires a certification? Go get it. That's definitely this sign for this week. Planning, thinking about how to get out of a loop, because we have 8-8, and that's the money number. Eights are like, yes, let's make money. So Taurus, you're all about making that money, but your money can grow if you grow, but you have to grow. Anyways, let's get some advice for your money prediction this week, which I think is just planning and thinking about how to bring more money in long term. Okay, this is long term, Eight of Pentacles. This isn't just this week or the next 3 months. This is like, what about the next 8 years of your life? What do you want your money to look like? Where do you want to be? What do you want to have? Spirit guide and direct, Taurus, for advice on money. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. Go inside yourself. Okay. Also, one last thing, and I don't want to be offensive, but listen, I don't know if it's you or someone else. I see a problem. Someone is hoarding money. Someone can help others who feel trapped, but they're hoarding it. They're keeping it secret how much money they have in savings, or they're keeping it secret what they have in an account. Okay? They could help. They could help a situation. This could be their lover, their mother, their best friend, their brother, their whoever. They could, you know, maybe invest in a business, but they're not. They're hoarding. And for what? Oh, I'm saving for something big. Is that important? There's something here in the cards about priorities, Eight of Swords. And we need to get our head out of the clouds and really prioritize what's important. What puts food on the table? What puts a roof over your head? What provides you to drive to and from work? What gives you the ability to stream, be on the phone? Like, these things are criteria important. And I feel like we're kind of focused in La La Land somewhere else. And there's like things right in front of you that need attention. So let's get advice. Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons, Taurus. Sometimes you're not going to get that thing you wished for, and you're pissed off or you're hurt, and you know what? It's for the right reason. You have to listen to the universe. You have to listen to the creator. There might be a big reason why it's not working out financially or with some item that you want. Maybe this job is not working out for the right reason. It's not for you. You've been wanting life to get better, right? Taurus, we often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to get shaken up. And the stuff that no longer serves you, the habits, the BS, are stopping you. So you need to make some room for some good stuff and new things. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, but we forget about the part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and SHIT's on fire and everything's scary AF. Remember, you want to be a phoenix, you got to learn to love the fire. So, yeah, something's got to give, something's got to change. All right, so let's get a prediction here for love. Final oracle, and then we're going to get the last prediction for advice and money and stuff like that. Show me love. Believe in divine timing. All right. So if love's not happening with the right person, again, there's a reason. There's a freaking reason. Believe that the right person is going to come to you at the right time because it's spiritual, because it's ordained, because it's destiny. If you feel like love is being blocked and you keep meeting a-holes, or you keep ending up with users or abusers or people that just don't give what you're giving, like the energy is not mutual, just in general, hello, wait. Believe in divine timing. Be more abstinent. Okay, hold back. Do not give yourself up. There is something here about that. The moment you start treating yourself like you're a blessing, people are going to start treating you like you're a blessing. Treat yourself like trash, like a used up freaking paper cup. That's what you're going to get. You're going to be a used up paper cup. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get the other oracle for money. I don't see anyone coming back for Taurus. All I see for the prediction of the week is Taurus leaving or their other partner leaving. This is a weekly prediction, not a monthly or like an eternity prediction. So this is just for the week. So that might just be the energy of the week. And Spirit, can you guide and direct me for a message about money and finances? Okay. Metamorphosis, a little bit more of that phoenix energy. It's all about the phoenix for Taurus today. Rising from the ashes. You are in the process of a deep and beautiful change. Thank God, because you needed it. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often very painful, and it's never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, some part of you has to die. And that part of letting it go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin, or a caterpillar dies, so the butterfly can be born. You're required to release your old ideas, embrace some kind of a necessary change, so you can live your best life. Taurus, perhaps you're being asked to let go of a low self-worth, a dream that maybe is just not for you, and just that dream doesn't any longer serve you. A relationship could be draining. or there's some unhealthy habits in your life. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is the transformational time for you right now, this fall. There will be some loss involved, but you're going to learn to love that because you're going to love what you become. So there you go, Taurus. That is your weekly prediction, and I will see you again next week. But before you go, I have a new donation Cash App I would love for you to donate to me for. It is called the Phoenix House, and it is a sober living and like a shelter for people that have been on the streets. I've just recently dove into this project. It is on Facebook if you want to check it out, the Phoenix House. And we could sure use donations for blankets, pillows, food, their shelter, their room and board. They have fees every week. They pay like $150 every week to be there. So any of these donations can help where it's needed. We'll put the money where it's needed, but it helps keep, the lights on, them warm and toasty. They get groups, they get help. I'm going to be doing a class and a course for the house about spiritual healing, karmic release. I'm going to help them look into their astrological charts and see why their life is the way it is. We're going to start doing some tarot and astrology and teaching them that. Anything that they can use help for, maybe starting their own YouTube channels, stuff like that. So if you do donate to the Phoenix House, and it's on a post here on YouTube, I have a channel, and if you scroll to my posts, you're going to see it. It has a link and a picture of a man feeding the squirrels. And it tells you all the information in there. But if you donate every $15, I'm going to give you a card and a bottom of the deck. So basically 2 cards for every 15. And if you donate $20, I put that directly towards True Sea Moss, which is a very healing vitamin element that I think is part of their healing for sober living and just going through life struggles, drinking, smoking, etc. True Sea Moss with soursop clears their lungs and helps them live a better, healthier life. It gives them vitamins and minerals and a higher immune system, and it's going to make them feel better overall. And I think being in the difficult life positions they've been in, they could really use it. So I'm looking to get those donations now. It's on my post. Please check it out. And remember, you will get your readings for every donation. So I really appreciate that. If you could, please check it out. Be a support for people and put yourself out there. I'd super appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much, Taurus. I'll see you guys next week. I'm going to jump live now and go do Gemini. So if you have Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, come check me out. I'll be live in a second. I'll see you there. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.